butterfly guard pass. We're going to talk about first passing to the near side on the 2 versus 1 side, and then we're going to talk about the jumping pass. Two versus one. When we talk about 2 versus 1, we're talking about 2 of my legs controlling 1 of my partner's legs. First step is to get my partner on his back. That could simply be me pushing him and getting him on his back, bringing my knees in and getting a really tight connection to my partner. From here, right now, 1 of his hooks are on either of my legs, 1 on each side. I need to change that and make it an unfair advantage. I need to get 2 on 1 side. So my goal is to get 2 of my legs in front of 1 of his legs. And I do that by sprawling. So, I come in, hug my partner nice and tight, and I sprawl my leg out. So I sprawl one leg out, then I bring it around, and I put both knees on my partner's shin. So one is going to be low down, the other one is going to be slightly higher up. Now from here, I put my head on the mat, I pinch my partner's hip with my elbow, and I get my hand ready to push on my partner's knee. Now from here, I come up. As I come around, I clear the leg by pushing in, and I block with my knee. From here, I start to turn my partner's hips away. And then I can go around and get the side control. I push my partner down. I get into position, nice and tight, pinching with my elbows. First thing I do is I sprawl my leg on one side. Now I slide my shin around, my knees around, and I block my partner's shin. I put my hand on my partner's knee, my head comes down to the ground, very, very important. Keep the pinch on the far side with my elbow, and then as I come up, I start to push the leg past, and then block with my leg, with my knee. So my knee is blocking his leg, and I start to walk him around to push his hips away from me, and then I can go into side control. So, common mistakes from this position. The head cannot stay on the chest, because a lot of times if I try to pass with my head on the chest, as I start to move, he can push my head to the opposite side or any side and start to clear and make space. So it's important that once I get here, I hold tight, I sprawl to clear the hook, bring my leg in, pin his leg, 2 versus 1, 2 versus 1, head comes down. Now, in addition to this, I don't want to flare my elbow, especially if my head is up, because he can reach up and set up a Kimura. I don't want this to happen. So I keep my head down, pinch the elbow, lock my elbow in, but I'm cupping over his knee so I can push his knee. Now I keep the pressure on one side, so I keep the knee pushing in, and then as I walk around, I clear the leg and quickly bring it back in to keep his body facing away from me. I simply walk his hips away, he starts to turn away, and now I can come to side control, or if he keeps turning away, I can look towards setting my seatbelt, coming up and taking his back. So that is your 2 versus 1 on the near side, on the same side as the 2 versus 1 leg.